So Halloween just passed, and I absolutely love it. It's one of the few times during the year that it's okay to dress up and be a little crazy. Some of the other times being Mardi Gras, Lady Gaga's concert, and tonight's after party. So the best times to dress up is during childhood. Is that sweet stage right after we're babies and we're forced to wear those cute Spanish torero outfits our mom loves. The complicated teenage years where we're trying to find our identity, and the melancholic and slutty adulthood years, and well, our grandparents who look like they dress up every day. There are two great reasons why dressing up when you're a kid is awesome. One is because you really do it for yourself. You really care about entertaining yourself. Just the other day, my little cousin who's that age dressed up as an alligator and was laying down on the floor like one, just not moving. And he was having fun for 20 minutes, you know. And the other great reason why dressing up as a kid is awesome is because you don't need a special day in the calendar to dress up. Every single day, every single hour of playtime is an opportunity to dress up and be who you want to be, and you don't wait for it, you just do it. And definitely clothes help us transform into that character, but so does toys and the environment and the people we're with, and more than anything, our imagination can help us transform into these awesome characters. I remember one time my nanny had set up this play date with his friend. He was my friend, but we never had a play date together, just me and him. So when he came, we didn't know what to play. I didn't want him to be part of all the games that I had going on with all my friends. So it was a great time to try a new game. So I don't know how we started playing, but we found a big box of markers, and we started using them as rockets, using them like to hit all these targets that we had set up. And so we're playing, and I tell him, hey, go to the backyard and start throwing them into my room in the second floor. I open the window, and I set up all these targets, and it was like a one-sided battleship. So he's doing, and I'm just in my room watching him play with my toys. I was having fun watching him play with my toys, again, when you're a kid. So he's throwing them, and one lands like really far and in the windowsill. It just gets stuck all the way in the windowsill. In my room, there was windows all around, but they only open in the middle. So I don't know if I was just bored from watching him play with my toys, or I was inspired by one of my favorite movies, which was The Three Ninjas. That I was like, I love The Three Ninjas because they were like everyday kids that kicked ass. So I was like, I'll go save the day. So I climb over the window and start walking on the ledge of my house. And I was cool. I get there, and I get to the green marker, and I pick it up, and I look down to my friend, tell him I have it, and I suddenly realize, what the hell am I doing? I was like, oh, damn it. I'm like, if I fall, I'm done. It was a patio, and I was just going to be dead. So I was like, my grip fell loose, the edge seemed thinner, and those 15 steps that I just took looked like somebody added 2 zeros to them. I was petrified. So I was like, damn, I need to get out of this mess real quick. Oh, wait, no, that was Kim Kardashian that said that. Anyways. So I was like, I need to get out of this. Even brave man can ask for help. Go get my nanny. So so he leaves and he gets my nanny. Well, they were gone, and I was just out there by myself. I got even more scared because I was like, what the hell am I going to tell my nanny? She's been with me since I was a little baby. She was going to tell my parents. I was like, oh, damn it. So they come out running, and she sees me, and she's like, and she just starts running towards the garage. Well, maybe she said like, ay, Dios mío, or something, and then she just starts running towards the garage, and I'm hanging up there like in the window ledge, and then she, like, it's still playtime for me. So I'm still a character. I'm Indiana Jones rescuing this treasure. So if I've ever seen a firefighter doing a rescue, was this 5'2" Bolivian woman running with like a ladder, and she's like, she starts get me in. I was amazed. I was like, that's awesome. I kind of want to use that marker to ask her for her autograph. And so she comes up, she gets me, and come down, and she doesn't yell at me. She gives me like a snack. She calms me down. She doesn't tell my parents. So she was awesome. So I learned two great things from that day. I realized later on. One is that when we're kids, we always look to do grown-up things. We always look to do things beyond our age. Sometimes we forget to just be our age. And, not that it's ever okay to hang, from the second floor window, but it's still like, if you're 6, 7, you shouldn't be doing that. And then the other thing is, like, we always look into we look up to all these characters, with these fictional characters with these awesome suits, and we want to be like them and dress up like them, and we forget that there's superheroes among us that are not wearing anything special. So that's my story.